Good evening. First tonight, one of the biggest matches of the AFL season has become embroiled in an industrial dispute. Thousands of fans left stranded in Geelong by a snap strike called by V-line train drivers.
Without warning, thousands of footy fans were stopped in their tracks. The queues at Geelong train stations rivalling those for grand final tickets in September. The anticipation of a massive game quickly replaced by anger at the disruption.
And then they're still selling tickets and then pushing them in the front of the queue. Not difficult.
At 7:30 on one of their busiest days of the year, V-line drivers on the Melbourne-Geelong line walked off the job. The snap strike triggered by a dispute over the accreditation for freight train drivers who use the same line.
Look, it wasn't good timing. It was disappointing for Geelong football people. It was disappointing for V-line.
Footy fans directed to a makeshift coach service to Werribee.
And it means that everyone's been disadvantaged and delayed, and it was advertised on the website that they'd have all these extra trains and everything.
Only adding to the frustration of footy fans, most of them were relying on public transport to get to the game, with half of the MCG car park out of action due to the recent wet weather.
5 hours later, services resumed after an agreement was reached during a meeting between union leaders and management.
What we're really wanting is resolution and to ensure that it doesn't happen again.
However, some angry footy fans could smell a conspiracy.
Eddie Maguire's done this to us. He just doesn't want us to turn up.
Cameron Bowe, 10 News.
Good evening, everyone. Geelong has confirmed its premiership favouritism with a thrilling 10th straight victory in their round 15 blockbuster against Collingwood. In front of more than 85,000, the Cats led at every break over the Pies to win by 16 points.
A finals feel at the G, a full house for first and fourth. Nerves are plenty early, but Cam Mooney more than made up for it.
But Mooney kicks around the body and kicks a wonderful goal for Geelong.
4 goals to 2 at break one. The Cats fared the better.
Stokes says thank you very much.
A Magpie steadier came with a touch of brilliance from Tarkin Lockyer.
He kicks a great goal.
The highlights reel befitting the blockbuster billing.
Travis Cobb, Magpie does not move.
The lead chopping and changing as the luck continued to bounce the Cat way.
It bounces through and for a goal anyway to Geelong.
Geelong's lead was 6 at the half. It would blow out in the third, but only briefly. Anthony Rocker stood tall.
Rocker.
But that was nothing on Paul Chapman.
Oh, Chapman! Defying gravity!
After Mark of the Year contender, he made a meal of his kick at goal. It opened the door slightly for the Pies. Cloak had a fourth on his defining day up forward, but Jimmy Bartell shut the gate.
Cool kick from Bartell.
It would prove enough. The Cats with 10 straight. The Sleepy Hollow juggernaut was louder.
It's the first time since 1966 the Cats have won 10 straight, and the coach is purring.
It was a great close game of footy, played the right way against good opposition, and we prevailed.
I suspect that's probably close to our worst game for the year. And a lot of that's because of the opposition. So let's not take anything away from Geelong's, I thought, dominance.